welcome to EDYS Expression Initiative at Home. Today we're going to be talking about perspective. It's going to be me and Pablo.
Hey, roll credits.
Wake up. You ready? Yeah, do your thing.
So Pablo, today we're going to talk about perspective. We're not actually going to do anything practical today, perspective, because it's such a intangible thing to do with music that it would take too long. So I thought we'd just share the idea. So
The idea of perspective.
that's
There
it.
you go, rabbit, it's gone.
Yeah. So perspective is the reason we're talking about music is it's a window. Like music is a window into the artist's perspective, into their mind, the way that they see things, the way they perceive things. And if we're aligned with that, we enjoy it. Or if an artist does it well, then we can perceive the emotion that they're trying to show us. So music is really important emotionally, and perspective in music is important too. So yesterday we talked about the experienced eye, the ability to
Well, that perspective is essentially just your experience being filtered through, I don't know, like a lens, or the way you see the world is affected by, I don't know which camera to look at.
this
That
one.
one?
Yeah.
Straight down the lens.
Go straight down the lens.
Just how the way you see things is filtered through your experience, where you are in life, like your emotions, your moods, perspective. So music is very unique in that it's like a snapshot in time of what the artist was feeling, what he wanted to say in that exact moment, and then you're listening to it like over here, but sharing perspective.
Yeah, that's cool. And we talked about think about the fact that if you listen to a song, and nowadays like cover versions are really prolific. You know, a lot of people do cover. You know, you've got
Triple J do
like a version.
like a version.
Yeah. So you see, and what I like about that is it's actually a really good example. You go to Triple J site and check it out. It's a really good example of how a different artist can change the perspective of a song by slowing it down, speeding it up, you know, changing instrumentation. It can change the way that you perceive the story that the original artist was trying to tell, and it can be even more powerful sometimes because it seems so out of place that it tells the story differently. So it's a really interesting side to that perspective thing.
Much like anything, if you can take something that someone's done, add your own flavor, and then it's totally different.
Yeah, and also time. Over time, as your perspective changes, you'll see songs differently, and songs that you used to listen to and get one thing from, you might get something entirely new from, because your perspective has changed and you're now in the same place where the artist was when he wrote the song.
True, or you've had more time to get more experience, like mature. You might be in a different like emotional state, in a different point in your life that was so different to where you were when you first heard it that it's almost like a completely different song.
Yeah. So I wrote down here as a point with this. Yeah, your emotions affect how you receive the perspective the music was written with as well.
So I'm not sure if you guys have ever experienced this when, like, say you're in your room listening to like Spotify and you're feeling really sad, so you just listen to this one song that you know, and it's counterproductive, but we all do it.
Yeah.
You listen to sad songs that make you sadder, which wouldn't hit in the same way as they would have if you weren't sad.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, and in that, down that road, I mean, we talk about, you know, being able to change the way you feel about things, being able to change the way you think about things. So, you know, by changing the music you're listening to, you can change the way you feel. So, like, you know, I said earlier on in some of the other videos, if you go back and watch, you know, you might put on some like Metallica to work out, you might put on something and it puts you in that space to feel like energized, right? Or you might listen to I remember listening to Crazy by Seal. I think I spoke about this before because it has an effect on me. I don't know why, if it's a particular chord progression or lyric or whatever, but the perspective that he takes in that song, I could connect with, and it was very emotional for me. And so every time I hear it, I feel something. I see the perspective of the guy.
I don't know about you, but like I know I like to, after leaving work, I've got about an hour's drive to go home. I like to just chuck on some lo-fi and just chill out, man. Like there's no lyrics. I don't have to think too hard about what the song's trying to say.
Yeah, no, I do the same. I love, one of my favorite things is getting new songs. That's what I really love, is new perspectives. Listening to new songs, new ideas, and putting them on in my car on the drive, because you're unconscious. When you mix music, right, and if you come to EDYS studio, right, I'll show you how to mix music. One of the best places you can listen to your music is in the car, because it's such a controlled environment sound-wise. And most people listen to music on those sort of size speakers as well. So, like, it's a great place to listen to your mixes and give you a perspective on whether your song is working or not.
Yeah, what the public will eventually, how the public will eventually hear your song is what it sounds like in the car. So most people listening to music in the car or through similar size speakers, you're right.
Exactly. So that's the best we can do for perspective this week, guys. I want to thank you for watching today. I want to thank you for watching the videos all this week. If you haven't seen the art one, we did a swinging paint thing that's worth going back and watching because it was heaps of fun. Yesterday we talked a bit about perspective and mindfulness. If you could just watch them all, I would love to hear your comments. So please feel free to comment, share. In fact, don't you dare subscribe, comment, or follow us. Okay, I'm not using reverse psychology. I'm not. And remember, guys, to take care of each other, take care of yourself, and wash your hands.
Hi guys, thanks for watching the video. Can you like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification, everything you need to do, you know what you need to do. Can you do it please? That'd be great. Alright, cool. See you in the next one, guys. Take care.